Okay, so all we need for our little fairy lights is our square paper. So we're using 6x6" paper for these ones, which I think makes a really nice size, but obviously you could use whatever size square you like. And some scissors. And then basically once we've created our flower, we just attach it onto our fairy light, and then these are good to display. So I'm going to show you how to use the folds, how to do the folds for this bit. First of all, so we're going to just flip our paper over so that the white side is facing upwards, and I've created mine so that I've got the white on the inside, but I also think quite a cool effect might be to do the white on the outside and then having all the patterns on the inside, but it's really up to you. Obviously keeping the white on the inside does make the lights really nice and bright as well, so have an experiment and see whatever suits you guys best. So we're just going to start off by folding the paper in half, so in half to make a rectangle. So we're going to fold it this way and just make sure that the corners match up. And we want to create really nice crisp folds, so you can use the back of your thumb or a pair of scissors just to flatten this fold down and make sure that it is really nice and crisp. And then we can unfold this one and we're going to spin it round, and we're just going to fold it in half the other way. So again, just to make a little rectangle like so. And then we can unfold this one and we're going to spin it round so that the corner is now at the top, and then we can fold this corner up so that we make a little triangle. There's our triangle there. Now once we've done this, I'm going to fold this fold here up to meet my fold line here. So I've got a fold here which makes like a little square, and I'm just going to fold this one up so that it meets that fold line. And again, we just want to make sure that's really nice and crisp. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. So we've taken our triangle and we've just folded up the sides like so. Now I'm going to unfold this one, and then I'm going to do the same with the other diagonal fold. So I've just spun 90 degrees so that the point is now at the top again, and we're just going to fold in half again to make a triangle. So, and again I'm going to take this corner here and I'm going to fold it up in line with this square fold here. Like so. Now once I've done that, I'm going to now cut off this excess over here. So if I flip this over, I'm just going to cut off everything that goes beyond this edge so that it makes everything nice and square again. And then I can unfold it, and if I fold it back to the point where it was before, okay, we're going to do the same over here as well. Okay, and that will give us this shape here. So the next thing that we want to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to turn this into a square. So to do that, I'm going to take this edge down here and we're going to fold up the bottom so that this line here matches this fold here. So we just take that up. I know when you first do it, it feels a bit, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but as you start folding, you just match up these lines. So if I continue, and then you can always rewind. So you always just turn by 90 degrees with this one. and you're just making sure that as you fold, so this piece here, you just bring it up to the edge fold there. So. There we go, so there's our little square, and then we just want to unfold these pieces, and then we're just going to turn this piece 45 degrees, so we've got flat bit at the top, and then we're going to fold again so that our edges meet. So you can see this is where my last square fold was, so I've just turned it 90 degrees so that I've now got a flat bottom piece down here, and my last folds are running at an angle there, and then we're just going to fold that one up so that it meets our crease lines running down here, and this will give us a square again, but this one will be at an angle to the last square that we did, so we're making all new folds. Okay, so that's all our folds done now. So everything that we do now should be working back on a fold that we've already created. So if you're making new folds, you've gone wrong. Okay, so we're going to start off now just by folding this piece in half so that we can see we've got a straight edge here, and then we've got lots of little triangles along the edge. And basically all we're going to do is tuck in the triangles. So if you follow my finger here, I'm just pushing that one in, and then I'm just going to pull that flat. So I'm just working along that fold, and that kind of gives us a little kite shape here. So with the next one, push that piece in, but I'm folding in that little kite shape. And again, push that one in, but I'm always working so that I've got these little triangles going on here. So there's our little kite shape there, so fold that one in. And I don't want to make any new folds, so if I can feel that the paper's creasing, I'm just undoing what I've done a little bit and just working it back so that it's working on all the folds that I've already made. So there's my kite shape there, so I'm just pushing that one in. Okay, now that I'm down to my final piece, I'm not going to be able to get this one to fold flat here. So basically, if we just unfold that one a bit, and then we just push that piece in, and that gives us our little kite shape. So the last bit that we need to do now with our folding, and yes, this is the last bit with the folding, is we're just going to fold this top triangle down, like so, and then we sort of push this one over, so it's like a little book. So fold down, just so that that's straight line across there, so you're going point to point, and then turn the page. So point to point, and then turn the page. And what this bit does is it just holds all of our petals to our fairy light flower in place. So we're just going to fold all of those bits back until we get round to the beginning again. Again, with that one, we can just spin them over. And then, when we open this piece up, we should have a nice little flower. You can pull these pieces round a little bit, so sometimes they end up looking a little skewiffy, so pinch them round so that they are sitting really nicely. And then you can just cut a little hole in the top like so. And then you can push your fairy light through the hole. And there is your little origami flower.